It is Riyadh season in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we're about to see another big-time fight here at Kingdom Arena. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure.
Amir Khan. He's Bolton's King Rob.
This bout is scheduled for...
What a pleasure it is to be here. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Nice idea, and that hook lands. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot.
Oh!
And the kid goes down.
Oh, no, come on, get up! Get up, it can't be over! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood, look at that. He's put in down once, he knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Look at his corner, next to the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Garcia. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look at that corner right there. That is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. No rest for the weary. A perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter shot lands. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Counter punching. He threw a punch and just got countered. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moment. Pull her right there. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Good counter punch. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Punch, counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Garcia in that last. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter. Exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Stamina is off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Misses with the jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Khan. There's the bell for round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off. Tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter punch. That counter shot lands. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab misses. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? There's a counter shot. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. Trying to land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Misses with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.